Outside of actually picking up the sound, my microphone will no longer shake when my desk vibrates. Woo! And so I wait for the invites. Woo! Now if I fucking smack my desk, it won't fucking deafen everybody, because all they'll hear is the sound of my desk being slapped. And not the mic being shook around from the desk slap. Hee hee! Yes! Perfect. I'm sorry, I'm upgrading my audio setup, in case it's not obvious. Why didn't I hear... Why am I not hearing system sounds? Why did volume go down again? It did! What the fuck? Why does this happen? Well, that explains why... That actually means I need to turn down my volume a tad bit. There we go, that's much better. Sorry, I'm fiddling around with stuff, and my volume went down again.
Okay, question for the group.
No.
Who knows how to stop myself from being listed at the top of the party list? Irby, I think you should, given that you said you'd have it sorted so that you're not at the top of the party list.
I didn't say that, but I do know how to make it so that the groups are set up that way. Because I absolutely fucking hate having my groups, like, my like, roles.
Listen,
all
I just want to be able to sort where I am, because I need to sort the party list for this fight.
Okay, so I know how to do that part at least.
That part I know, but it doesn't let me sort myself.
Like I said, I don't know how to do that part. If you can. But I do know how to change the order of things, and like I said, I changed the role order. And now you can... See, I used to be really good at this specific... Oh, party list stuff.
Not in there.
Role sort settings. And you can't... You've not... check the roll sort settings, correct? And that doesn't...
Correct.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's not there, I don't think you can actually do that. But if you do need to have certain roles with your name, or you could even have it in inverse order and just based off of the roles that we have currently.
Theoretically, I could do that. That would potentially... I'm just trying to make sure if there's one that I can change it so I can change myself as well.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I'm...
Okay, well then I can...
I
can sort in reverse order so that reverse from the order that it shows in the thing, because I'm range 2 anyways, so that would put me at the top of the list.
Yeah.
So I can just
So,
sort in reverse order.
By that logic, it would be you, red.
No.
Well, red would be range 1.
Yeah, and they don't go next to each other in the party list order for this fight.
Oh, okay. My bad, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about then. You're the one doing the calls. I don't know why I'm saying this. So you probably want...
Sort of the mechanic with ads that we have to shout at them
exactly.
or
So
poison
I'm
them,
trying
right?
to set my list up.
That's a good idea.
Who would
to call that fast,
who
probably.
would melee 2 be then?
No, oh no, no. Oh no.
What?
When did we become a cross-world party? Just now, or is it?
Okay, you can fix that easily. You can just
Server transfer.
shut up. When you get what you can do is you can just set the roll sort settings and then reorder them when you get into the whatever.
I can reorder even without the roll sort settings in advance. It just takes me a few more seconds. I was just trying to get stuff prepped in advance, and for some reason now that we're in a cross-world party, I can't rearrange party order.
No, don't do it like that. You, like I said, go to the roll sort and just do it that way to make it faster.
And I can't because the tanks need to be next to each other, but the healers can't be next to each other.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a very specific order for that mechanic, Garby.
Well, at least just set up the DPS for now and worry about that later.
I can't set up anything because I need to be able to custom individually position people.
You could also have just delegate it and have one person on each team look at their partner, and if it's fucked up.
I'm already planning to do part of that. But
Okay.
to be able to tell quickly if someone needs to swap, I'm trying to get the things positioned on the party list.
All right, I'll leave you alone. Yeah, scored.
Because that way I can take a quick glance at the party list and go like, okay, DPS swap, or okay, tanks healers swap. Then if I call your class, to if you're the person who flexes, to swap which way you're looking.
I posted it in general because I'm gonna shut up now. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. I just wanted to make sure before I dropped it. That just does it by default for specifically.
Yep.
No, you. Okay. I know that part. I'm not talking about that.
And Carby, I do know how that works. I know that.
No, I'm talking to Allie now.
This particular thing.
I'm talking to Allie mostly. No, I get that. I don't know how to do that. I don't think you can, is what I was saying to Allie. That I don't think you can make it so that you're not on the top.
Yep. I don't know that I can. I've been trying to find it. Google isn't helping. I'm just going to reorder it flipped so that the DPS are at the top, tank healers are at the bottom for this particular fight. and I will reorder it custom once we're into the fight. So we're just gonna take a minute once we're in there, so I can reorder my party list, so I can call that mechanic.
And as for what I was mentioning with this specifically that I sent, first off, I need to fix it because I haven't messed with it in a while.
Unfortunately, it won't help for what I'm trying to do.
No, I know.
I mean, theoretically,
well,
it could help.
It will help because
it could help if
when you
I
get into
knew
a
everyone's class going in ahead, but
well, you do. At least specifically for
my
DPS.
brain doesn't operate like that.
Well, we're all here. We're all here. But anyway, my point though for Allie was that yeah, this won't take immediate effect, but as soon as you're into an instance area, it will default to your preferred role sort settings, which was what I was saying. That is all. I'm sorry if I was getting a little frustrated and repeating myself because of that. Alright, now with that being said, I actually do want to change something because I just realized I've not fixed this in a while. There's actually a reason why I have that as my default. With Bard at the top. But honestly, I think it's kind of obvious.
Oh yes, Corin, come get your potions. Thank you. You're right here.
Oh yeah, Kingsley, slight update. I'm down to 59. I don't know if I said that already.
59 isn't low enough to be
no, but
be worried.
You asked earlier what my potions were at, and I thought I'd mention it. I will probably... I know. But I thought I'd mention that most likely I will need pots after Tuesday next week. Most likely, unless we clear it within one pull on all 3 fights. Which I find highly unlikely, but it's plausible.
As a random note, now that we're all here in voice, well, actually, we're still missing one person. Who are we missing? We're missing Red.
Red's in AFK still.
Yes. I just made a new channel on this server. Whenever someone is getting low on a food or a potion and you want a batch within a week, please just make a post in the new channel and tag me, and then I will know to get started on crafting it. That way, people have a dedicated place that they can tag me for stuff to be made.
Why isn't it called Kingsley's Math or something?
That was pretty.
I feel like Kingsley's Rug would make more sense. But yeah.
I can rename it. I just made...
Oh yeah, buddy. Sorry, I'm excited. It's not obvious.
We're gonna have to go over a few things for the start of this, before we get started this fight, and they gotta put down the markers.
This fight looks
Thankfully, they come with
complicated.
really convenient markings on the ground for how to put down the markers for this fight.
And I'm just gonna watch the cutscene while you're doing that, because why not? Oh shit!
Waymarks.
My TV's
Hey.
on. So.
Oh, I can't put stuff down because people are in the cutscene.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I thought you were ordering the playlist, so or not playlist.
I
Party list.
haven't started on that either. I was just putting waymark. I was gonna put waymarks and stuff down first. Now I can start putting things down.
Yes. You can do this without pulling the boss.
Two, three, four, and save those as Abyssos circle. And now I'm going to do a party order rotation. The members. Okay, so the melee in healer stack 2, I believe, is DB.
Yes.
And next up would be the ranged in 1, which is red. And then Carby. Healer 2 is Ali. And then tank 2 is, I believe Rav is usually in our healer stack. And then main tank, Alkira, and Korin as tank 1. Okay, have that organized for that mechanic. Good. Only I could just save that. That would be lovely.
Can you macro it?
You could at
I
least
don't think you can macro that.
you could at least save the DPS order using what I screenshotted earlier, but do that later.
I am aware, Carby.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's go over positions first. I'm going to, now that we have these set up, I'm going to move the C back so we can clock positions. Everyone get in your clock positions.
I want to see if this wall kills or if it's a dot. But I'll wait.
Clock positions.
I'll wait.
Next up, corners.
It kills. It's a wall.
So we should use
Good.
the same corners that we had for the last fight. To get to your corners, in and out. So healers out, DPS in. DPS that are in the back in. Light parties. Everyone get into your light parties to make sure. And then snake priority. This is the one that's going to only matter if we get the snake transformation. Light party 1. You will look at 4 and then counterclockwise. Light party 2. You will look at A and then look clockwise. And you will go based on the first snake you see, following that order.
So look to 4 and then turn left. Got it.
Yes, that is correct, Garvey.
Hee. I'm doing it for my own brain.
Yes, Stevie. It is role based, but we have it organized by light party. So I look at you and me, and if we have the same exact mechanic, one of us will swap. This is where we will go over who will swap based on this thing. So, if for DPS, if both DPS have the same mechanic in each light party group, DB, I will swap. You can just focus on doing your mechanic. That's not according to the video. According to the video, it should be the video suggested ordering it like this, and if it's oh right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter if everyone in the same light party gets the mechanic, and I'll explain why. In this case, I just look at the party list, and I will say if something needs to be swapped, I will tell that role to swap. So if I say DPS swap, you will still follow the light party turn order, so looking at A and clockwise DB, I will swap over and look counterclockwise. Between Red and Carby, which of you is willing to swap in the case and look the other direction?
I'd prefer Carby so I can move less, so I can just go to the spot and stay there. But
Since I'm not quite
way.
sure what we're talking about, I'll say sure.
Carby, we just gotta listen up.
Are we
This
talking
is
about? We're
for
talking about
snake
the
form.
ads or the?
This is for snake form.
Okay, snake form. The. Oh,
This is for what that whole snake priority was. Looking at 4, going counterclockwise. If I call out DPS swap, instead of looking at 4 and going counterclockwise, you will look at A and go clockwise and do your thing to that snake.
Or just the other one.
okay.
There's only 2, right?
Basically, if I say DPS swap, do opposite of what you normally would do. So you're in group 1, so normally you would do look at 4 and go counterclockwise. In this case, you would look at A and go clockwise because you're doing the opposite one.
I think I get it. Sure.
That means that Carby and I will be the ones flexing. Between Ali and Rav, which of you two wants to be the flex? Ali can flex for healer group 2. Alkira, Corrin, which of you wants to be the flex?
The jumping was meant to be indicative.
Oh, Alkira, so Alkira will be the flex. Okay, so we now have our 4 flex people. If I call DPS flex, Carby and I will rotate the other direction. If I call tank healer flex, Ali and Alkira will rotate the opposite direction. Does everyone understand that? I mean, I know it's a lot to try to figure out before we even start seeing the mechanic, but I'm just trying to get it up in advance.
Before we start, I just wanted to say that
Your default location is you will always do A clockwise because I will flex to do the other direction if we have to.
I just want to say that trying to spin clockwise right now is really hard. You told me to swap, so
Only if I... RB.
I'm
You
sorry.
really don't need to worry about that. There's only 2 snakes, so you just target the other one.
Yep.
I'm just being dumb. I'm sorry.
Okay, so...
It's hard to tell.
Do we want to go in and just pull it first, or do we want to cover the first, just like, opening mechanic?
Just first opening for now, I guess. That'd be good. For those who didn't.
He will do a raid wide, and then he will store either Octa or Tetra. Octa, full spread, everyone will get hit. Tetra will be all tanks or all DPS. So either way, we go into our corner groups for that. He will then use volcanic flares or something, and that will start putting 4 long rectangles down, which will leave 1 safe space in each of the corner sets of 4. It will spread into your corner groups into that safe space. During that time, he will also cast Sunforge as either the snake or the bird. And if he does the snake, we want to get out to the edges. If he does the bird, we want to come inside. Please note the black lines on the ground, which indicate where the edges of that mechanic is. They're very useful. Basically, get into your safe quadrant, and then immediately after the blue rectangles explode, spread out. The ranged DPS will go most likely out. Tanks on the second line, and then the inner DPS, the melees on the third line, and then the healers back here on the fourth line, either inside or outside. That's the first mechanic. After that, we go into Centaur Snake, but we should probably get past that mechanic first.
And then just, Rav, I don't know if you got to watch the video or not. For Tank Buster, they're basically going to be a double tank swap.
Yeah, that's why the question is, do you want to main tank it then? It doesn't actually
Sure.
swap, technically.
Right. Sure.
Who popped a potion?
Yes, and everyone eat your food.
I just had dinner. Sorry, no, that was not... That was directed at someone else.
And when everyone's ready, you can start the countdown timer. I guess ready check is the thing to do. Or, there you go. Everyone, make sure you've had your food. Get ready to get this started.
God.
Tetra, so it's stacks. Towards your quadrant.
Can be right cut out here.
Up. Sorry, thank you.
Oh fuck, that was too far up. There's somebody in the gates at the same time.
I'd say run to the wall. We can reset this.
What?
Yeah, there isn't much time after those blues explode to get to your position. Remember, quadrants are based on, so me and Rav, we're up at 1. I think, I don't know who's down here at 2, but based on your diagonals from the previous fight, go to that set of 4 around your quadrant's number. One of those will be these 3, the inside 3.
It'll never be the corner, I think is what got cut there, but if it cut for anybody else. Which, yes, it will never be the very corner.
And in that case, I think the entire inside square was safe. So then we would have moved in and stacked and took those 4 AoEs in our pairs. As it was Tetra.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Tetra Flare, so we'll be taking it in pairs. Get to your quadrant. It is the dragon. Get out.
Thanks, Ryan.
I was gonna say that was 2 boxes, Gordon. I don't know what you were doing there.
Tank busters. There's no one to take it back. Get out. Wallet.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a small AoE. You gotta stack up with your partner for Tetra.
Should we just...
Why?
Do not pull.
Yeah.
Galley's checking the damage logs to see if it didn't actually share or not.
Oh, maybe DB died in an auto attack then? Is that what you're saying? This Rav was dead? Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's take it again.
How far forward can we go to be safe? Can we just test it for once and then pull and go after that? DPS doesn't really matter, right? Okay, thanks.
It's
Looks
right.
About, that red mark on the ground just in front of the black line.
That red La Brea mask.
Jesus.
Maybe that did matter, sorry.
This is Octa.
So it's just the
It's a
spread,
quadrant.
correct?
Yes.
And it's snake, so get ready to get out.
I was too close to you. Sorry, Corin.
And this is tank busters.
Actually, I was. You probably should have. If you could. That's hard.
Yeah, almost.
Knockback. Maybe not yet.
When he jumps up.
Yeah, knock. And yeah, this is you want to knock back for this. Red positions.
I'm pretty sure I hit the wall.
Yeah, I called knockback way too
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know the timing on things yet.
I lived through it. I now know that there's a snapshot situation with the wall.
Are those spread positions just clock?
Yeah, spread his clock positions.
Thanks.
Is there any real reason for me to need to be second threat? I don't think so, right?
Casey dies, so it's someone else.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything further in the video, but it's just in case he dies, I would assume. Just
So if you die, I'll automatically provoke.
Right.
But not
Right,
very
but
fast.
so, you know,
maybe.
Later, maybe.
Yeah. So essentially, the first tank buster when you evoke off, from then on, you'll second, or that you're right. It doesn't matter. So.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Petra, so we have partners.
Yep. Quadrants. It's snake. Get out. You didn't need to move for that. Tank busters.
I think we would have been fine, Corin.
I thought it had gone off already.
Oh, okay. I thought you were moving
Wall.
because. Yeah.
Wall up at this point.
What? I thought you were moving to spread a bit from them.
As a hint for that mechanic, if your safe spot is in the inner 4 squares and it's out, you don't need to move out to the outer 4 squares. Just make sure you're like just between these two things, and then you don't have to move. You can just stand there the entire mechanic if it's Tetra, because you get to share it. Why did 2 get moved? Oh, yes. Please take a look at these lines on the ground. These black lines. They will showcase inside the 2 inner black lines, that is where Snake will hit. Outside the 2 black lines, that is where the bird will hit. So if it is the snake and the tetra and the first save spot was on these inner 4 squares, you can just stand with your partner right here and not move for the rest of the mechanic. Because tetra will land on you, and you don't have to make sure you move, and you won't get hit by the snake. If it's bird, I guess you just stand here instead. I'm done.
Are you waiting for something?
I was wondering that myself.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
It's gonna be stack.
Is it tetra?
Yes.
To your quadrants. Oh, and it's
And we're gonna
bird.
need to move in.
We're gonna need to move in.
My bad. But hey, we didn't die.
Tank busters.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
6 seconds.
Knockback.
Ah!
Rip.
I said to automatically do it when it's in the air. What qualifies as jumps into the air? When it starts transforming?
Yes.
You can probably hit it once he's in the air, and no matter what he starts transforming into, you can hit knockback because even if it's snake, you will have the time to get your knockback before the next time you need to use it.
Yeah, so he floats up a little more and essentially preps a cannonball. Because yes, I understand what you were saying. He's already up in the air and floating, so yeah.
When you see the chains, basically, is probably the best way of putting it.
He's wearing chains all the time, man.
But when they start flying
Chain
around him,
effect.
they like fucking like.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Shut the fuck up, Corn. I swear to God. Did you mean him? That fucking bot is annoying as shit.
Petra
Tetra.
makes with love.
Oh my God, that genuinely upset me.
And it's
Yeah.
snake.
No.
Move just a little bit further inside.
How did?
Where are you going, Gar?
Oh wait, what am I fucking doing? It's snake, not inside.
I was
I'm a moron.
panicking because like
Wallet.
I was panicking because like I shouldn't have lived after that.
That one was my fault. I fucking called snake and then I moved inside.
Fruits of sacrifice.
I even told Rav to move inside with me because apparently I'm fucking dumb.
Hey. Be nice to yourself.
And yet when I say it, nobody says that to me. God damn. Nobody cares about me.
Carby.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I wasn't sure how obvious the joke was, so I had to. There's that. Sorry. I've been doing that a lot today. I have to say that shit.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Octaflare.
Octaflare.
Octopussy.
It's birds, so we want to be on the inside.
Red and
Grab's gonna move in.
I have a hard time seeing that sometimes.
Oh, we were spreading out. I killed
yeah.
you. Yeah. Sorry that you're calling me
Whoa.
in.
Was that a tank
Were you
buster that
orienting to
I
the
was
north?
grazed by?
Um,
Pop knockback.
Knockback. Snake, get out of his hitbox. Get out of his hitbox.
Wah!
So you can just always be outside of the hitbox if we're gonna do knockback.
yeah.
Yep.
And it's safe either way.
And yeah, the tank buster ignores the invuln. You will die as soon as the invuln is up.
Yeah.
Well, the same as the carbuncle.
Yep, same as
Woo!
the carbuncle poison.
Oh, really? Does it now? That
Remember, if it's Octaflare,
sucks.
you can move to make more space for each other. The ranged DPS will be on that top line. Tanks in the second line. Melee's in the third line. Healers in this fourth line. AoEs are larger than the AoEs for Tetra. Pretty sure. Make sure you don't clip each other.
I'm just now realizing that Alkira doesn't glamour his gear. And yet it still looks fucking great. How?
Is that good? But yeah, it's a coincidence.
Corin, the way I look for it is I look at, we know the outside corner is always not going to be safe. There, you can just look at the edge of the arena on the two sides that are remaining. If you see a blue line cross that edge at any point, then that edge place is safe or is unsafe. So if a blue line crosses, let's say, this edge back here, then this square is unsafe. If a blue line crosses this edge over here, this square is unsafe. If both squares are unsafe, this middle square is safe. If only one of them is unsafe, then move the remaining square on the side. I will reset the markers.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Flare. We're gonna spread.
Octa. Keep forgetting to look at that. Quadrants. It's bird, so we're gonna want to be on the inside.
It was spread. I'm so sorry, Corn.
I thought we were far enough apart out here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It
No
was
worries,
spread.
I did too.
No, I know it was spread. I said I'm sorry. I just.
I don't think I got in far enough.
Oh, okay.
No, you actually moved outside after when you were safe.
I didn't look at which direction the bird was going, so I had to go in the very
Knockback,
center.
and outside the hitbox. Outside the hitbox.
Was it going AC or BD?
I don't
One
know,
goes AC.
because I just went in the very center box. But I need to pay attention to that so I can
One
spread if I
goes
need to.
for counter. And we would actually need to DPS would swap. And tanks healers would be safe to do the standard thing. And it's counterclockwise, so it's an intercardinals.
Look away.
I actually wanted to be looking at
Nice.
Good job.
Sorry, I totally just.
Way.
Oh no, I didn't petrify you. Oh, a corpse petrified you.
Nice, Alex.
Didn't
So-
have enough people up to do the mechanic properly, but
In
I
that
think people
regard,
get the idea.
I
Yeah.
would have gone for one, right?
DPS swap. So yes, you would have started by looking at A and then done clockwise. So the first one to come up would have been 2, and then the second one to come up. would have
Oh,
been
okay,
1.
okay.
And I actually looked the wrong direction because DPS swap means that I actually would have been going left, but I looked right. So I
Hey, it's
got
fine.
myself wrong.
We had 2 DPS down.
Yeah, everything was messed up because there were so many people dead there, so we wouldn't have been able to do the mechanic because everyone needs to be up for that. Because the only way to kill the snakes is by dropping a puddle on them. Okay, also for that mechanic, when you take a look at your debuff, if you have the triangle icon, you want to look at the snake. That will petrify the snake. Do not petrify another player. That petrification is 10 seconds long. If you have the green snake head, you will, after the snake is petrified, DB. So both snakes were south. You want to hit the one closest to A clockwise. Correct. You will always be doing closest to A clockwise because you do not flex. It's all good. I hit the one. I hit the one that you would have hit because I forgot to flex. So. And there is a timer set on them as well. So it's the first person. The lower timer will do it in each round, but you should still probably look at the correct, just to be safe. Don't know the times enough to know who goes first. Basically, if you have the darker triangle icon, stare at a snake after it pops up, and you will petrify it. If you have the snake head icon, after the snake is petrified, go stand on the snake and kill it. Also, it does a lot of damage, so healers make sure to heal the person back up after they drop the puddle on the snake. Killed some snakes, so A+. Yay, good work, team. Do we want to, before we get started, do we want to go over what you do for Centaur? Because we've seen Snake. Do we want to go over Centaur?
Up to others.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, Alice votes no.
Yeah, we need to get.
Oh yeah,
there
we need to
clean.
get torches clear first. That's probably a good idea. Let's make sure we're getting through torches. I can try to call it quickly, because it's really just red positions, and then I can call it quickly after that, if we get Centaur.
Rest eternal in the dark
Why does Chromosome get whacked first every time?
He's pulling.
But yeah, that means that somebody's early pulling, and it's usually the person who's getting hit first. Or somebody pulled earlier, and
That's right.
because he just
Goes
does more
back.
damage, you know, he got aggro next.
Quadrants.
Far less likely, but yeah.
It is a snake, so get outside.
We can stay
Yeah,
here.
we don't need to move.
Yep. I felt pretty confident.
Flame
last time.
Viper, Tank Buster.
Knockback.
Knockback. It is
It is not
it
bad.
is Centaur. Clock positions, clock positions. I'll count them off. 1, 2, 3.
Shit, that
Whoa! That fucking
There's
hurts!
a lot of damage.
Holy
One-
mother.
Whoever counts, whoever was hit first goes to 1. Whoever was hit second goes to the middle. Everyone else goes to B.
B.
And we swap out. The third group goes to 1 after 1 got jumped to. Fourth group goes to the center after 2 got jumped to. He'll jump back and forth in order.
We need virus for that one. I was doing the initial.
Jesus Christ, that fucking hurts. I've not.
Also, the guide does mention that one healer, instead of going to their spread position, can flex to the middle. It can potentially make healing during the raid wides going out with each cast easier.
Yeah.
So yes,
Nice.
there's each of those hits is a raid wide, and 2 people get hit by a damage, like a vulnerability up for the mechanic that comes after. So a lot of damage going out there. Heal as much as you can. Is what I'll say. I think everyone survived through torches that time, so let's get past torches a few more times.
Got it, Corn. Might not hurt to faint as well. I don't know if it's physical magic.
I can,
Fate
Oh shoot, I just used virus out of habit. Sorry.
Potentially, I can troubadour that as well.
we're talking about fainting the
Clock
clock
there.
positions. Alright, just making sure.
Everyone will need to spread for this one.
We're safe where we are,
Bird.
Corn. I moved late. Or early, I mean.
He's gonna get hit. Nope, Alkir's just gonna get hit twice and die.
You know, it was the torches I thought I was going to struggle with.
That's a lengthy dot.
Alkir, what? I was,
There we
when is
go.
your, I was wondering when your invuln was gonna end.
Yeah, yeah. So I did two cooldowns for the first hit, and then held Hala to the very last second on the second one. I thought Hallowed was gonna have the snapshot kill me, but nope, made it to the last like 3 seconds of that dot before 571,000 killed me. I know, right? Oh. Shit, that's what I was forgetting. Live through it. Right.
Oh, I need food.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Octa. We're gonna spread.
Spread. Quadrant. And it's snake, so make sure you're on the outside. Oh.
Great work.
Tank Buster. Knockback. Lock positions.
This is like a nothing mechanic right there.
1, 2, 3,
Fuck.
4.
Oh my Jesus Christ. So do you guys want me to faint the rampage thing? Whatever?
What was
I
on
need
there on this one?
mitigation on that.
I was late on Addle, so probably not that, unless it counts.
I didn't have Turboder up because I was testing to see if it would be up by the time that went out if we got it. So I know I can't mitigate the first raid wide, so now I know that. I will have it up for that mechanic.
The first one probably doesn't need that much.
I know it probably doesn't need it, but I'm in the habit of mitigating it now because of P7, because it helps lower the dot a little bit. And in P7, I didn't need it, and I could always have it up in time for the next one. But in this time, it looks like we'll probably need it for that mechanic, so...
I used Heart of Light that time. Begs the question, is Giant Stomps magic?
No next
No
match.
idea.
Well, even then, that's 5% if I faint it. That's still pretty decent mitigation for hits that are that fucking large. You know what I mean?
Heart of Light is magic.
Oh yeah, I know!
Yeah,
Fucking
when-
hell!
Next update, we'll know.
Isn't that like next week? Wait.
No, it's
Is
in
it?
the new year.
Oh, right.
Okay, give me 1 sec to confirm.
Wait,
What's the
but-
attack name?
Raging
Stomp
Ram.
Dead or
There's
Raging
something.
Rampage?
Yeah,
It
Raging.
is both.
Oh,
Oh no, Raging Rampage is physical. Uplift is magic.
fuck! I need to be fainting that. Holy shit!
So the AoE
Yeah, please
is
faint it.
physical, and the
I wasn't sure. Okay.
target thing is magic.
And
So
when
Heart
I
of Light won't do much.
and what I was asking, I was in the middle of the fucking
Troubadour will do a bunch, because that's just 10 base percent.
Okay. Anyone not ready? Say something in
Yeah, I
the next
know.
3 or 4 seconds.
Rav should suddenly switch to warrior.
I think I'm gonna say switch to Pokemon.
I made a second cooldown or a second countdown macro specifically for this fight.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Petra.
Petra.
Sear flesh from bone.
Quadrant. And it's the
Yeah.
snake.
Back.
Oh, okay.
Grab
Right here,
that
get out.
hand on me.
Excuse.
Tank Buster.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knocked back. Fake. Get out of his hitbox. Get ready. DPS swap. They'll be on intercardinals. Look away.
No.
Oh shit.
I'm
I
stupid,
look
but
away.
I at least petrified the ad.
Okay,
We
does
got
anyone-
3 down.
Whoever had the lower one, what was your timer?
For Petrify or what?
Yeah, for the petrification ray, what was your timer? And for the snake that dropped their snake thing, what was your timer? Because I forgot to look at my timer the instant it came up, so I couldn't check what. I had the longer timer for the snake, so I would have been the snake for the second one.
I should have
But-
killed the first one.
I didn't check it.
Snake
I
shit was
couldn't
like
see
16.
which one it was.
Yours was 16, Corin?
I think so.
Okay, because you dropped the snake, so it must have been 16 for you then. Means that mine is longer, because mine had 10 when you dropped yours. It looks like it's probably a 16 and like a 26 or something like that.
Yeah, what Ali said.
Oh, is there a
But it's
debuff?
just- yeah, it's just 1 and 2.
Oh my god, am I just that idiotic?
It's okay. There's a lot going on.
I thought
Yeah,
that's why
there's
you wanted
literally
to
one- There's
re-party
literally a
the-
1 and a 2.
I thought that's why you wanted to resort the party.
No, that's just
Yeah, that
swapping.
is. The swap is if you have the same mechanics. So I forgot about the 1 and the 2 to be completely honest. So that's for me to know. Thank you very much. I completely missed that. I was so focused on the snake and the party order and the rest that I ignored the 1 and the 2. Okay. We got a bunch of snakes down though, so good job everyone.
I was gonna say that the two that's what dictates whether what order you go in. I thought.
Yeah, it is 100% is. I'm just an idiot.
No, you're not.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
You're very good at calling this shit. So you have to be smarter than me.
We'll call it a specialized skill set.
Octa.
Thank you. I keep for some reason not looking.
I was distracting you, so we'll take that as the reason.
And it's snake.
Thank you. Get out.
Right, it is spread.
Oh,
I am. Oh, you
I
got
moved in
clear.
at the last second. Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't me.
Buster.
Should we just?
Because Rav's gonna
Yeah,
die.
because Rav's gonna take a shit ton of damage from.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Oh wow, Rav survived that.
Yeah, but we don't have enough heals. Because if that,
And we don't have enough people up for this mechanic.
yeah, I was gonna say that too.
You are prey to be consumed.
Apparently
As soon as
was-
I noticed that we were not gonna get Corin up in time for this, I was like,
Oh, fun fact. If you die, your mechanic, whatever you have, goes off immediately.
Yeah.
Because I backflipped into the wall and immediately petrified Rav.
Yeah.
But it would have been really good practice. Because it could have screwed with the rolls, which is the problem.
Oh, I think everyone would have been up in time if Ed had some jumps into the wall at the start.
Check food.
Yep, check food. I need food.
Octa.
Octa. And bird, so make sure you're on the inside. Buster.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knock back. Snake, get out of the hitbox. Tank's healer swap.
Okay.
Intercardinals. Look away. Oh, I was looking away.
Oh, what? Oh. Someone got
Sorry,
me.
Glenn wasn't going to get done because I was petrified the entire time. I was looking away though, so I don't know how I got petrified.
Hey! You got two. Were you looking away from both of them? Or just the one?
Yes, I was looking literally the opposite direction.
I'm just making sure. But outside of that, we had 3 out of 4 complete the mechanic, so. Very good, very good.
Orin. We also had those.
Oh yeah, the flares.
So then after that, we need to go to clock positions, right?
I'm
Not-
watching that section of the video right now.
Not on clock positions, like inside the hitbox, but towards our clock position, so we don't splash each other with that line AoE.
I'm just watching the video quickly to make sure I understand that, to be able to explain it. Okay, so for that, if we get to it, everyone inside the hitbox in your corners, in roughly the middle square, the corners of it, that would be towards your corner. He will cast like a bird and a snake, go along bird route, spreading along the inside on the outer squares, 4 on each side. So the people who go to the 1 and 2 quadrants to that side, 3 and 4 quadrants to that side, unless it's the other direction in case 1 and 4 basically go towards your side that you would spread for the quadrants. Spread out 1 person each corner to avoid the flares, and then anyone who got hit by a flare go to the nearest cardinal. The other 4 people go inside the hitbox in the inside square on the intercardinals to take line AoEs, and then everyone spreads to either the middle square or the 4 outer squares, depending on if it's double snake or double bird. Are we ready to give that another go?
Yes. Also, check your gear, because we have wiped quite a bit. Should be fine, I'm just making sure.
And later I'll have to figure out which hotbar my countdown goes on, so I can put the second copy on.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Petra.
Fear bless the bone. Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Petra with the bird, so you want to be on the inside.
Then sink sorrow into your heart.
Tank Buster.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback. And it is knockback. Red clock positions. Mitigation.
Painting.
2, 3, 4. 1 to 1, 2 to center, everyone else to B.
Oh
3.
shit.
Ah!
No.
Okay, I'll go over that mechanic again.
I didn't think it would be
After
that
ev-
close.
After everyone gets hit, I'll be counting off the hits as they go out. People who are hit by the big thing first go to 1. People who are hit second go to 2. Everyone else stacks at B. Snake and bird. Everyone else goes to B. When he jumps to 1, 1 runs to B. People who are hit third run to 1. He will jump to 2. People who are hit second go to B. People who are hit fourth swap into the middle. He will then jump back to 1, who are the people who are hit third, and then he should jump back to the middle, who are the people who are hit fourth.
Center.
Not 2 at the center, yes. So people who are hit first go to 1, people who are hit second go to the center, everyone else to B. When 1 gets hit, 3 swaps in. When 2 gets hit, 4 swaps in. And for that spread, you would have come over to the same side I was on, just because this would have been the 1-2 side for that one.
I just had to see that.
It didn't really matter because only 2 of us were alive.
I just had to remember the B side. Well, on B.
It could be the A or
A
the
or
B
B,
side,
yeah.
depending on which orientation it is for you. Just because that way it'll make spreading out among the groups easier.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Petra. And it's snake, so get on the outside.
Oh shit.
And clusters. Knocked back. Snake. Get out of the hitbox. DPS swap. Tanks healer swap. Clockwise, so they're gonna be on Cardinals.
Oh, it.
No.
Oh, why were you over there? Get away from my snake. Sorry, I should have tried not to
Corin,
leave
we
you.
don't,
but-
yeah, Snake is gonna be gone because
Died.
Corin died.
So
If you're
on
in
that,
the second group, just
In
stay
the
in the
middle.
center of the arena. You don't need to move.
yeah.
I guess if you want to position to better aim your gaze, but like you can stay more towards the center so you don't potentially get hit by a Gorgon gaze from a party member.
Sorry, Corn.
Have to go back to coil 7.
Yeah.
Third, so
DB
D and
is
E,
safe.
Rav to B and Alkira to D, which is the correct sections.
Clock
You're both gonna
position.
get hit by a flare, so it doesn't matter. Literally, like every mechanic so far in this fight is, oh, you have a person dead? Screw you.
Yeah.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Octa.
Sheer flesh from bone.
Into your quadrant. Remember, this is Octa.
Spread
Snakes, so get
uwu.
on the outside. Tankbusters.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback. And block positions. Mitigation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into position.
Shit.
But decent.
There were a lot of people stacked up in the center at the beginning there.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
At B and 4.
No, it was B and D.
B and D. I don't know why I said 4.
But
Looks like there'll be a second volcanic torches there.
so the
That.
whoever died to the 3-1, that was kind of my fault because I was the other person who was hit for 3. So I just got thrown off
He
because
jumped to
everything
a
was going
weird
wrong.
position. He jumped to a position because he jumps to the whoever's furthest from him. So someone ran out to the side over here, which is why he got jumped that way.
But still, whoever was third would probably have died anyway because I wasn't paying attention. So, or not paying attention. It was just I was tilted because everything was weird. But
Yes, remember. If you got hit first, go to 1. If you got hit second, go to the dead center of the arena. Everyone else, stack on B.
and remember, it will be pairs.
Yes. 'cause,
There's
2 people get
4
hit each
hits
time.
and 2 people get hit each time. Please. Sorry if I'm like sounding annoyed. It's just I'm not trying to. It's just I'm. Yeah. It's just how my voice is.
Are we all ready to go?
Mother of my eternal suffering.
Petra. Third. Shit. I didn't notice which one it was. Tankbusters.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Damn.
Knockback. And we don't have enough people up for this.
You will know my rage.
Lock positions.
Practice.
Who praying before a god?
Why are you at?
This.
Jump into the wall.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Octa.
Seer flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your wake.
And bird.
fucking god. Grab, I thought this square was safe too, and I don't know why.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knock back.
Shit.
Lock positions.
I was trying to slow cast res.
Waze heal first. Bye.
Just run into the wall.
Always heal first also doesn't really work in this fight.
Okay, yeah,
when
yeah,
it
that's
just-
fair. honestly, just that's right there, kind of like, yeah.
Does anyone else remember when they said that this, that they said like this tier is going to be one of the most difficult ones we've done?
No,
Yeah. Until the next one.
because I don't try and remember that stuff. Because just
Rest eternally
yeah.
in the dark depths of this prison.
Duh.
Oct.
Yeah.
Octa.
Leave not but ash in your way.
Red. Oh,
Bird.
okay.
Okay, get in.
Oh, I misread that.
Better to miswrite it on an octa than a tetra.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Hope it's not the knockback.
Knockback, snake.
Good.
There in the hitbox. Everyone is safe to do it.
What?
It's normal for both people.
Oh, okay. That was just a weird way of saying
And
it.
it's going to be on cardinals. Fuck, I moved too soon and the Gorgons got me. That goes out way later than you
Person
think
got
it should.
me.
I
Run
think
into the wall, Alkira.
Yeah.
one thing we need to focus on is being in the middle if it's not your time to do shit.
If you're in the first group, you can move out a bit. But once you've gotten your snakes, head back towards the middle. That way, you don't get hit by the second group getting their snakes. Also, those snake petrifies go out so late. Like, they're up for like a few seconds before they petrify.
Well, just since we're just progging, don't worry about that just yet. Try and figure out the timing while you're watching them go off. Stop DPS if you have to.
Octa.
Octa. Quadrants. It's bird. Grab, get out. Oh my god, it was snake. Why did I think it was bird?
I'm tagging the wall. Because
Wall.
with route down at that
Yeah.
point. Yeah, if either of us is down when the tank buster starts up,
I don't know why I thought it was bird, but really need to get better about that.
Well, I think you can take a double look before it goes off, right? So just maybe that can help.
Eventually. Yeah, probably.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Octa.
bird. So stay
Bird.
inside.
I don't know how I survived that, but I'll take it.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback is knockback. Block positions.
Fainting.
Mitigation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get to position.
Praying before a god.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome, guys. Great job.
Good job, everyone. Now everyone's live for this mechanic for the first time.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
That is A and C.
Wait.
Ow.
Clock.
Oh. Yeah.
Why'd you come to me up here?
I realized I was sitting in where the birds were gonna hit, and yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know
think it
why
matters.
I followed you, Corin.
Okay, I would like to propose a spreading position for that. Because we're going to the side that makes most sense based on our corners. Would it also make the most sense to spread into like the outsides, insides for those corners? For example, in that case of A and C, I would be like at the edge of the arena on the one side with Trav being closer to the center of the arena with that case I think it's Red and Alkira. Red being on the wall and Alkira being closer to the center of the arena. Kind of like how we have the ranged and the healers out and the melees and the tanks in so we can know which corner of the safe 2 squares to spread to for each of us. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Kinda. Enough for me to understand the point.
Like on whatever side you're going to, so since you're a melee, you'd be towards the boss within your square, well within the smaller little black square that is made up of by the free spaces. Yes, like where I assume Ali just put the A.
Yeah. No. That's what I was envisioning.
On whichever side is your corner side. So if you are usually in this 2 side, you'd be at B.
like I said, I think I understood. I just wanted to. I'm just glad that you guys visualize it to make sure. That does.
Appreciate whoever moved that, and I assume it was Allie. Allie's the one usually moving the markers around. It's okay, I can move it back. Yes, that way you know where to move to, so we don't clip each other with the flares. And then, if you got hit with a flare, you go to the closest cardinal. So in that case, it would have been A and C. Everyone else moves inside the hitbox, inside the center little black square that is marked by this corner.
And just
and
as
at their respective corner to take the lines.
And just as a personal reminder, the first one's always spread, right?
What do you mean by first one's always spread?
For that mechanic specifically, with the two of the.
Yeah, it's always going to be he does a bird and a snake, in which case we spread along the bird, so that because the center will be cleaved by the snake. Then, we'll spread. 2 people on each side will get hit by flares, or it should be at least. Based on this image, well, 4 people will get hit with flares. Whoever they are, go to their closest closest cardinal. So the letter that we are at, and whoever was not hit by a flare get inside the hitbox to a corner to take the line AoEs. And then immediately after the line AoEs, we'll either have a double snake or double bird. If it's double snake, go out to the nearest corner. If it's double bird, get into the center square.
For the line AoEs, is it possible to just do clock positions and not worry about who had what?
Unfortunately not, because if someone who got hit with a flare gets hit with a line AoE, they will die.
But clock positions, you won't get hit by a line AoE that way. Does it come out from the boss and go towards the wall?
The reason I think for is because it targets the 4 closest people to him.
Oh. Okay, fair. I thought it was targeting the people who haven't got hit by anything yet.
No, it's targeting the 4 closest people to him, which is why the video recommends
I got it.
that hit the flare go to the cardinal marker, and then everyone else gets specifically inside his hitbox to the corner inside the black. Then you'll be close to him no matter what.
Could we adjust it a little bit just for movement's sake and have everyone at their clock positions? If you got hit by flare, you're outside the hitbox. If you did it, then you're in. Then it's just a little wiggle.
Theoretically, the one problem I potentially see is because it's split into light party groups, you might not be near your clock position and there's not a lot of time.
We need light parties after that, is what you're saying?
Well, no, because we're in light parties just before that. Well,
Gotcha.
No, I guess we're not really.
I don't think so, yeah.
We're in our corner groups, which is
Close
sort
to
of
your clock.
associated. The only person who's not in near their clock position is one of the tanks.
Even they should be close. Like, if they're by 4, they go A.
Well, Rob's the north right corner.
Just
marker.
based off of the corner groups then. I guess. No, I'm not sure.
If I'm trying to think here. I don't know if you can try that, but I don't personally think it will work.
I thought I closed my door.
And I understand why you're asking.
A similar enough option would be to, in that case, not use our clock spots, but use the thing from Barbaricia, where it was tanks, healers, rotate, clock, left looking at the boss and DPS rotate right looking at the boss, or vice versa. But
I don't understand how that.
it would
Works
because it would
with
spread us out.
mechanic.
So like if you and I were partnered, essentially if the DPS just sat and
Yeah,
or if
that.
everyone
Oh
who's
right,
in
yeah, he said
melee
something like that,
position
didn't he?
rotated
in
this
the
way,
video?
we could just do that.
I don't understand how that would solve the issue of. We need
Well,
to make sure
it would
the
still just
4
be the
people
step
who
forward,
didn't get
step
hit by
backward.
flares. There's not a lot of time to move after that. The flares go out, and we need to make sure that the 4 people who did get hit by flares.
Okay, so we
are
only
gonna be
have
close enough to take the flares, while
enough-
also not hitting the people who got hit with flares.
Yeah.
I just want to say we only have enough time to do one more pull, so we should probably figure out what we want to do with that. Then hurry up.
Try clocks and then let's go.
Yeah, strike clocks, and the tanks can just do their best.
I don't think it'll work, but we can try it.
I just don't understand why not, but I'm also sick and falling asleep, so I could definitely be wrong.
I just don't understand how it will work, but
Okay.
And I'm
My
not
brain
gonna
will
lie,
just be
my
broken.
ADHD is really starting to make me go, okay, we need to get moving, or I'm gonna start fucking spazzling out. I'm working about better.
if you get hit by a flare, get to your clock position outside the hitbox. If you didn't, get inside the hitbox at your clock position.
Right.
I mean, I've been doing better about it, but I'm sorry, I'm fixating.
Oh,
Thank you.
You said Oct, right?
yep.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Bird. Tank busters.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback. And it is knockback, guys, at clock positions.
Oh,
Rat
what?
hide.
Well, you didn't hit knockback. Anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Praying before a god.
1, 2, 3,
Bye.
4.
Oh,
Wall.
I want him to step on me.
Not gonna step on you, Kirby.
Step on me. He stepped on me!
He hit you with a fireball.
Same difference.
Thanks, guys. That was pretty good.
We learned some today. Good job, everyone.
Before we all go, I do actually have a question, and I'm gonna end the stream before I ask